Welcome back. Today, Ossobucco. Right, let's get into it. The first thing we need to do, 4 anchovy fillets. I'm going to put these into a small bowl and we're going to cover these with milk, and the milk will take out the salt from the anchovy fillets. Leave those for about half an hour or so. Okay. Next thing we need is Ossobucco. Now we went to the butcher and the butcher screwed up. We asked for Ossobucco and he gave us these huge pieces of beef. Ossobucco should be veal shank, around about 2 inches thick. But look at the size of these. Okay, we're going to roll these in flour, just like so, no seasoning required. And we're going to put that into a pan with some butter. And we should also put a little bit of oil in as well. I neglected to do this. We want to sear the beef off on all sides. Ossobucco is normally made in one pan. It ain't gonna fit in this pan, so we've had to dig out the slow cooker, our good old trusty slow cooker, and we're going to use that. So brown them off, and once they're nice and coloured like that, we're going to put them into the slow cooker. Continue with the rest of the pieces. I use 6 pieces for this recipe. We're in the slow cooker. Slow cooker is on, preheating. Now we want some carrot, and we want some finely cut celery as well. And we're just going to put those into the slow cooker, and this will work as a sort of quasi mirepoix. Alright, so we put those in. We're going to get rid of the milk from the anchovies. We're going to cut up the anchovies nice and fine, and they can go into the slow cooker as well. The other thing we're going to need for this recipe is about 3/4 of a glass of white wine, and we tip that into the slow cooker, just like so. The next thing we need after all of that is we need about 3/4 of a glass of red wine, and that is for the cook. Here's a great tip: you're buying your herbs like this, don't buy them in the larger pack like this, and then put them into an old mustard jar or horseradish jar, jam jar, whatever. Save your money there. Alright, we've got some heat getting into this slow cooker now. We can put in 1 can of diced tomatoes or crushed tomatoes, your choice. And we're going to put in about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of veal stock. Okay. We're going to put in our herbs, which is parsley, some chives, some garlic, some thyme, some black pepper, and this will give this a great flavour. Remember while it's cooking, to move the pieces around, especially if they're this big. This is going to take about 2.5 to 3 hours to cook down. Look, try this one at home, it is yum. Great for a Sunday afternoon dinner. Alright, so there we go, we served it up. A little bit of risotto on the side, a little bit of parmesan on top. I really hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Try cooking this one at home. It is super easy, and get yourself a good butcher. Thanks again. I'll catch you next time. Bye.